On the Sidelines with Andrew Grose, brought to you by Big Top Tent Rentals. All of your event rental needs from tents to teaspoons. Visit BigTopTentRentals.com.
Is there a playbook for a defensive side of the ball, or does only the offense have a playbook?
No, we do have a playbook.
And how big is the playbook?
Actually, this year it was pretty big. It was about this thick.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty big.
And I'm serious when I ask
about
this.
about 2 inches, an inch and a half.
Inch and a half. Well, that's okay. I could make a really easy joke there, but I won't. Because if you consider that thick, well. Anyway, listen. How long does it take you to memorize a playbook?
I would say training camp, extended training camp. It all depends on how much we install. It all depends on the player and the individual, how much they study as well. I mean, pretty much, you would like to be ahead of the game, but then again, you would like for the defense coordinator or your coach to explain the concept of defense too. So I would say, approximately, I would say about 2-3 weeks.
Really? But I'm guessing, and answer honestly, it's just like high school. You know the kids who've been staying up late studying, you know the kids who haven't, right?
You know what? That's kind of a trick question because I know those who have studied their playbook and then they get on the field and sometimes they might as well blank and vice versa. And people that have probably been in the system already know the playbook. So like you said, that comes hand in hand. So it all depends. So I'm gonna say I'm about 50-50. Sorry I couldn't give you a common answer. But I'm about 50.
Yeah. But you know what? Over the years, and I'm curious if this actually happens, because it happens to all of us. As you just said, you go blank sometimes. Have you ever been in a situation? You remember a day, game day, coach makes the call, and you just blank and go, I have no idea what that play is.
I honestly say I haven't done it yet in my career.
All right. Have you ever argued a call with a ref where you knew you were wrong?
Well, I knew I was wrong?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to argue about it. No, that's just a waste of time.
Well, is it though?
Now, I knew I was right, or if anything, I want to see, what was their judgment of why they made a certain call. And sometimes, most of the time, it's not even me. I wasn't involved in the play. I just want to know what they were thinking or what did they see. That way, you will have a correction. You'll know what they did. That way, you can't do it again. Sometimes people say you did something, and you never know why you got penalized. So just give me an explanation. That way, I know not to do it again.
Well, have you ever run across a ref that you thought was just out to get you during a game?
Yeah, this is Chad, right? This is not the CFL. I would try not to think so, but I'm quite sure they have a tendency of who they know do certain things. So, but I don't think I'm one of the guys. I don't play dirty. I don't have a reputation or anything, so I don't think so.
Right. Last question for you. You've argued the call with the ref. At what point? Okay, and I know you have. At what point what's the indication from the ref that I got to stop talking to this guy right now, or I'm going to get it unsportsmanlike?
That's funny. It's either that's tough because at the end of the day, you want the ref to they're not going to change the call. They're not going to change the call, but you want to let them know that that was a bad call. And at the end of the day, they're not perfect, but the majority of the calls that they do make are the correct call. But it's going to be times where the call could have been 50-50, or it's going to be times where they know they made a bad call. And you just want to know what's the reason of the call. And it comes a time where, they may say enough, and you realize, okay, you'll say to yourself, enough is enough, you got your point across. But I would say it's to your own discretion. Or maybe it gets to the point where the coach may pull you away. So you're like, all right, that's enough, I'll take care of it from here.
So being a married guy is an advantage then, because you see that look in their eyes, you go, you know what, I am not sleeping on the couch tonight.
Pretty much. It comes with the experience.
Right on.